at the gym. We got our open gym rolling. Got a couple people in there this morning. Yeah, that's my updates. Happy Monday. Warm up today. We'll do 2 3-minute AMRAPs. The first one, we're going to do 30 jumping jacks and 10 RDLs. RDL, that can be done very lightly, like a light barbell or dumbbell. Otherwise, body weight would work just fine as well. The second part, we'll do 10 step-ups, 5 down dog push-ups, and then 5 rollover V-sit. Okay, but we'll get started. 30 jumping jacks and 10 RDLs. We'll go 20 seconds between warm-up exercises here. Suppose I don't have the whiteboard behind me anymore. So again, 30 jumping jack, 10 RDL, and go. And when you guys do get to your RDLs, I just want feet nice and close, back flat, hinging down and up. Again, we'll be deadlifting for our strength training today, or doing RDLs if we don't have access to something heavy enough. So take care of the movement here. Make sure the back is flat, and only a slight knee bend. When you finish, right back to the top to the 30 jumping jacks. It's good to have the old bleach smell back in the gym here. It smells like the pool again. We've got 1 minute left. Just about 20 more seconds. And we're good there. Part 2, 10 reps step up, 5 down dog push up, and 5 rollover V-sit. Step up height, if it's very short, you can do 14 reps. If it's kind of the height that we have at the gym here, I want 10. But 10 step ups to start. And go. Again, after 10 there, we have 5 down dog push up, head through, push up, And then you'll have your 5 rollover V-sits. After those 5 rollover V-sits, right back to the top to the step up. Guys, just another 30 seconds here, hoping we get through 2 rounds. And good there. You guys can relax. All right. Getting to our core work today, we're going to have a minute on, 15 seconds off, and we'll do 2 rounds. First movement will be a Russian twist. We've done this many times. Looking for you guys to use some load on this, whether that's a dumbbell, a plate, or whatever you have available. But alternating sides for a full minute. I want those reps to be continuous. If that's too easy, remember you can always bring your feet up off the ground to make it harder. The second one will be band steps. If you have access to a resistance band, you can put it on around the ankles or the feet and just step side to side for a minute. I would probably go 5 steps one way, 5 the other. If you don't have that available, we can do a fire hydrant instead, which is going to be 30 seconds on each leg. I'll show you what I want for each of these. So again, Russian twist, just make sure we're nice, slow, controlled, side to side. Feet are together, and those feet can either be down on the ground or up, but just nice, slow, controlled reps. Fire hydrant, if you don't have the band available, if you guys can see me, this looks good. We're just gonna go knee out to the side. Nice, slow, and controlled as well. That'll be 30 seconds one side, and then it'll be 30 seconds on the other side, okay? Let me know if you have questions or need modifications. Or if you have access to a band, you can just do band steps instead of the fire hydrant. Let's take a minute to get ready for Russian twist. Get your plates ready or your dumbbell, and then we'll get into it. It's a lot warmer here in the office, I'll tell you that. I'm going to start sweating soon. Generating too much heat. All right, guys. So again, minute of work, 15 seconds of rest, starting with that Russian twist, and then going into our band steps or fire hydrants. We're going in 10. Control your rotation. Use the torso, not the arms. And go. Kind of want to follow that plate or dumbbell with your eyes. That gets the torso to move just a little bit extra. We're looking for the range of motion on the trunk, not looking for a bicep curl, although I do like those. You're halfway right there. Ten more seconds. Great job. Reps are perfect here. Good. Nicely done. Let's get ready for fire hydrant or band step. 2, 1, and go. And I will let you guys know when we're halfway if you are on the fire hydrant. Both the band step and the fire hydrant are slow movements. Speed is not what we're looking for. Just control. Two, one, that's halfway. And good. Nice job. We're back to the top. We only have one more round today, a little bit shorter core session. And go. Russian twist. $15 seconds left, guys. Two, one, and good. Nice job. Last exercise, our band step or fire hydrant. We're going in 5. And go. And we're halfway right there. Heather, think about getting your knee a little higher rather than your foot. And good. Nice job, guys. That's it for core today. Again, a little bit shorter. We are mixing a few things up this week. Coming out of our pivot week for strength training. All right. Getting to our strength training. So we're going to focus on the deadlift here for a couple weeks, if not more. And it is going to be higher reps. If you don't have access to a barbell, or maybe you do, but you don't have enough weight, I will give you an alternative option. But we're going to do a set every 3 minutes for 3 rounds. The first movement will be 8 reps of a deadlift. Deadlift will be touch and go style. I don't want you to bounce it, but you can touch the ground and stand up. You don't have to stop on the ground every single rep. And you guys know the deadlift, the back is flat, pull the full lockout, and then come back down and do it again. If you don't have access to a barbell or enough weight, today I want you to continue to focus on RDLs in that higher rep range. So 15 to 20 reps of RDLs, challenging the range of motion, maintaining the flat lower back. The second movement will be our push-up for 15 to 20 reps. We've been focusing on this for a while. I want you to make it tough. That can be done from the knees, that can be done from the toes, we don't have a plate on your back or a band around your back, but our primary focus is kind of that deadlift or RDL, and then the push-up is the secondary focus. So no bench pressing or anything like that today, just a little bit lower intensity press, which is our push-up. I'll go over each movement, and then you guys can let me know if you have questions. All right, so if you guys are deadlifting, just remember, make sure the back is flat. It's essentially an RDL with extra steps. So it looks like an RDL all the way to here. And then all there is a little more knee bend to get to the ground. So my initial push off the ground is from the legs, and then the hips finish my deadlift up at the top. Push, okay? RDL, you guys know, it's a partial range of motion deadlift where the butt stays up the whole time. And if I'm doing my RDLs, we're looking for a higher repetition range, 15 to 20. If you're deadlifting, you've got 8 reps, okay? Let me know if you have questions. I know we're familiar on the push-up. I'm not going to demo too many of those. Just make sure they are challenging enough today to give some stimulus, but not destroy you. You can RDL anything here, guys. Barbell, 2 dumbbells, kettlebells, anything really. An easy curl bar. I think that's what Nikki has, one of those curl bars. Yep, at the end of each rep, make sure you get 1 curl in. No, just don't do that. And you guys, if it has been a while since we've deadlifted, make sure you take this week to feel it out, kind of create a baseline. Don't go so heavy where there's no way you can progress next week. So again, feeler week, when you get done, you should feel like you could do at least a couple more reps. I don't want this to be an 8 rep max test day. Certainly don't want that. Looks really good, Jill. Jane, I was telling someone about your PVC pipe the other day. It's very innovative. I love it. And Jane, just remember, if you are going to go all the way to the ground, make sure you bend your knees a little bit at the bottom. If you're going to do that RDL, don't have to go to the ground. We'll keep warming up here, guys, in at least another 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure our deadlifters, if they're using lots of load, have time to get it on the bar and get their bodies ready. If you're going to be working on a lighter RDL, continue to practice that in the warm-up. Additional volume will certainly not hurt. Looks really good, Nikki. Nice, Eric. Nice, Heather. All right, guys, let's prepare our barbells or whatever load we're using for that first set. Again, we'll be going every 3 minutes. I'm looking for 8 deadlifts or 15 to 20 RDL. And then I'm looking for 15 to 20 push-ups. Okay, so push-up and RDL is the same rep scheme, but if you have deadlift, you're just doing your 8 reps there. I'll get the clock ready. All right, let's do it. RDL or deadlift, doesn't matter what you're doing. Make sure we set the back strong, keep the arms long, keep the bar close. And go. Set the back here. You got to pull like you mean it. That looks good, Jane. Nice KDR. Boy, Eric. Good job, Kevin. And again, really use that first set as your feeler set. Feel it out. And then you can make the decision to go heavier or lighter as needed. Jane, you might have to try a push-up from the toes here pretty soon. I mean it, even if it's 1. Not yet. It's really good, Heather. Nice, Eric. I like that variation. Treat your push-up like a bench press. You got to drive hard off the bottom. And we've got a nice amount of rest here. You guys can recover, maybe add a little bit of weight to your bar. Or again, just use this first week as a getting back into it kind of day. You guys happy to be deadlifting again? 1 thumbs up. I've started to really like the deadlift personally. I love it as an exercise for everyone else, but personally, it's not my favorite. More of a squatter. All right, guys, we're going in 10, set number 2. Should look the same as set 1. It's all about the quality. And go. Brace hard for it. Bar stays close. Keep those arms long. Good job, Nikki. Nice job, guys. 1 minute here until the next set. I feel like push-ups kind of feel like pull-ups in the way they progress. You know, you first time you start doing them, you make some pretty quick gains. Maybe you get your first actual pull-up or your first unmodified push-up, and then you kind of get stuck, and it takes, you know, months and months of grinding away at it to add reps to it. At least that's how I feel. And then maybe Christmas time comes around, you eat a lot of cookies, and then they get really hard. That's what happens to me. Putting on the weight vest right here. So we've got one final set coming up. Deadlift. This one should feel like you could do 1 or 2 more reps at the end. It's a little bit heavier than the first set, probably. And go. Final set. RDLs, just keep those hips high. Find the hamstrings. Nice, Jill. Good job, Sherry. It's really good, Heather. Awesome. Hips come through at lockout. Let's work hard on our push-ups here. Got to really go for it if we want to improve. Nice, Heather. That was awesome. Way to work. Good job, Nikki. When you guys are done, we will be using a deadlift in the workout, so you can probably leave your bar out if you have one. All right, so I believe on the SugarWatt app, I am asking you guys to keep track of your load on the deadlift. I would also keep track of your push-up reps. You can kind of do that in the notes portion, just so next week when you look back on it, maybe you did a set of 12 push-up on your last set. Your goal is now going to be a set of 13. And again, the push-up is something, like I said, it's like the pull-up where you have to work really hard to get that one extra rep every week or every month, depending on your progression. All right, I will get into the Metcon. Now, the name is the Destroyer, but I named this week's workouts after ships, so it's not, indicative of what the workout will do to you. It's just a type of ship, so it could have been a battleship or something else, I suppose. But we have the Destroyer today. I'll go over kind of the option if you have tons of equipment, right? You have a barbell, a box, a pull-up bar, and all that stuff. And then I'll go over the secondary option if we don't have as much equipment. If you have some of the stuff and not the other stuff, you can certainly just mix and match. But we have 5 rounds today. There is built-in rest. So at the end of each round, you have to look at the clock and rest 1 minute. So we're going to start each round with 8 reps of deadlift. This is at 185 or 135. You should easily be able to do 8 reps in a row, and this should be much lighter than whatever you just use. Okay. After that, you'll do 10 box jump over 24-inch or 20-inch or whatever height you have. That can also be scaled to a step up over. That can be facing the box or laterally. We'll then go into 8 pull-ups, chest to bar, where the chest physically touches bar. Scaled options there would be 8 chin above bar or 8 ring pull-ups if you have access to that. The final movement of the round will be 10 reps of push-up. Push-up, select a variation that you're going to keep the whole time. So if you're going to do knee push-ups, I want you to do those right from the start. If you're going to do toe push-ups, same thing. You have to stay with those the whole time. You have to commit to that. Pretty much everything here should be unbroken. So you should not have to rest during the exercise. Maybe you need 5 seconds after your box jump overs or something like that. That would be fine. So if we don't have some of those things, at-home alternative will be 8 dumbbell RDL or 8 kettlebell swings. So if you have a kettlebell, you could swing that. You could also do a dumbbell swing if you're comfortable with it. Then 10 step-ups. Step up on any height. If you have something short, maybe you're using a staircase, I want 14 step-ups. Instead of 8 pull-ups, you're just going to do 8 bent over rows. Okay, 2-arm bent over rows, 8 reps there. And then still 10 push-ups. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'll try to demo a few of those exercises right now. I'll mostly just demo our at-home alternatives. So again, if you don't have a barbell for deadlifts, we can do 2 things. You could do a dumbbell swing or kettlebell swing, or if you prefer, you could just do a dumbbell RDL. Still 8 reps either way. If you don't have access to pull-up bar, I want 8 reps right here. Yeah. The weight for that should be pretty hard for 8 reps in a row. Okay. Let me know if you have any other questions. I know we have many different variants of this workout going on. Remember, it's 5 rounds with a 1-minute rest at the end of each round. I'll pull the workout back up in case you guys need to see it. Otherwise, let's begin warming up for it. And I'll come up with a cap here in a second.
Alex, what do you want me to do on that 20-inch box? 14?
Let's do 14 on there, Eric.
Okay.
Alex, I did 50 pounds on the RDL, so I took 20 off now.
Okay.
Is that, and I'm gonna do the rows with that bar too.
I think that'll be perfect then. Yep.
Okay.
The rows should feel hard, and the deadlift or RDL should feel relatively easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Nice, Katie. I'm glad we get to use the kettlebell. Sherry, I like that. I can just see your feet come in screen for like a half second. It's good. Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, I put 5 more on, so it's more like a barbell.
Okay, good. You guys, this will be a 14-minute cap. It's approximately 2 minutes to get the work done, and then obviously you have that built-in 1-minute rest. So around 3 minutes per round if you want to finish the workout. That's counting the rest. Looks good, Jane. Yeah, if I was going to pick one thing you break up in this workout, it would be the pull-up or the bent over row. So if at some point you need to do 2 sets of 4, I would say that's acceptable. If you have to break up anything else, might have chose something a little too challenging. But the pull-up or bent over row, 2 sets of 4 when you get really tired, that is totally fine. All right, I'd say about 1 minute we'll start here. 1 minute. Get your final water break, bathroom break before we get into it. I'm going to take the screen share down here. Hopefully you guys have it memorized. I'll remind us right before we start the workout again. You know, I could probably find a way to screen share the whiteboard and a timer at the same time. And then you can just see my little talking head in the corner. I'll look into that. The online timers that were up in March were not very good, but I'm sure they've improved since. All right, guys. Again, 14-minute cap. Looking for about 2 minutes to get through each round with that 1-minute rest at the end. Times that by 3 gets us to 15, but you don't have to rest the final minute. You're just done with the workout. You're starting 8 deadlifts, 10 box jump over, 8 pull up, 10 push up, 1 minute rest. We're doing that for 5 rounds. I'm going in 10. 8 deadlift or RDL to start or swing. 2, 1, and go. Oh, wait, Eric. And this can be done laterally as well. Laterally will be a little faster. Good job, Katie. Nice, Nikki. Eight pull-ups or bent over row after that. Here we go, Kev. And after 8 reps, 10 push-ups to finish the round. Nice, Heather. Make sure when you finish, check the clock and rest 1 minute. Jane, it's good to see you still got the notepad at home there. Gotta keep it rocking, yeah. Heather, on this next round, maybe go 6 pull-ups. Try to get it done in 2 sets. Okay, I want those pull-ups done in 2 sets or less. Nice, Sherry. Good job, Nikki. Nice, Kev. Boy, Eric, keep that speed going. Good job, Jill. Nice job, Heather. Let's keep that quality high here going in the middle round. I know it's got some muscular fatigue, but I need the quality the same. Looks really good, Eric. Nice, Kevin. Great job, Katie. Great job, Sherry. Boy, Eric. Great job on your rows, Katie. Let's push hard. Let's get through this round. Good job, Heather. Good, Jane. Wait, Eric. Nice, Sherry. Great deadlifts. Go, Heather. Good job, Nikki. Nice work, Jane. Got it, Katie. Nice. Good job, Jill. Hey, awesome work so far. Let's keep it up in these final 2 rounds. Let's push it here, Kev. Nice, Sherry. Keep going, Heather. Nice, Jane. We have 4 minutes to finish the workout now. 4 minutes. Nice job, Nikki. Way to work on these push-ups. Nice, Jane. If you guys do finish early, just start performing a cool down. Otherwise, we have 2.5 minutes here to get it done. Great work, Jill. All right, Heather, you got it here. Nice strong last round. You got it, Heather. 2 sets here. Nice job. It's about 1 minute. Got it, Heather. Almost there. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Guys, nice job. For stretch today, I do want us to do the pigeon pose. I want 1 minute each side. That should help us relax after the deadlifting and RDL combos and step ups if you did those as well. So 1 minute each side in the pigeon. We'll do that right now. Going in 10. Now the pigeon pose, the front shin's flat. I'm just leaning into it. We're going. I'll let you know when we're at the 1 minute mark. Scale of 1 to 5. How hard was the workout? I think it was hard in a different way. Very muscular. Push-ups probably got really hard.
Alex, it was a good Monday morning workout.
Good. Yeah, it's a fun one. Hard one.
I was gonna say I like those ones that are like 8 to 10 things. Like it's not like 40. Like you can go, I can do 10 of these right now. I can do this.
Yes, yeah, it's much better than doing one round of 50 each.
Yeah.
You just get stuck.
Yes.
You're
I
frozen.
like the rest part the best.
Yeah.
Built-in rest, nice.
Yeah, that's the best.
Guys, let's switch legs here. Kevin, I'm a big fan of rest in workouts. Like that's where I kill it, you know.
And I had the biggest workout yesterday.
What was that?
Watching football and doing nothing, just resting.
That sounds like a tough day, Nikki.
Yeah.
I'm not envious.
All right, are we done?
Thanks, Alex.
Yep, thank you.
Good job, Greens. And so, guys, for this week, it'll be posted on our Facebook later today, but Wednesday will be a normal day in terms of classes. And then Thursday, that's Christmas Eve, right? Yeah. Thursday, we'll have just that morning 6 a.m. Zoom, and then we'll have some open gym times here. The gym will likely close right around 10. That's what we're looking at right now, but we'll make that official later today. Other than that, great job. Thanks for coming. Happy Monday. And yeah, see you in the office again soon. I'll be in here forever now. I'm all cooped up.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Nice job, guys.
Thanks, Alex. You're in timeout. That's what you are. You're in the
Yeah,
suspension room.
been a bad worker.
Bye.
Nice to see you, Jane. Have a good one, Jill.